Welcome back, Gaming with King family, to another F1 Clash video, and we're here for the final round of the Qatar Grand Prix. And so far, we have done our first four races, and we have gotten some pretty good four races. I'm not gonna lie, we had a score of 141 so far in our first four, and we're gonna be doing our last four races here. We have been scoring pretty decent there in our first four races. Hopefully we can continue with the good scores for our last four and get a massive finish here in the final round. Before we jump on into the final round though, make sure to support a content creator in game by going into settings, community, support a creator, and type in Gaming with King to support this channel. Really appreciate you guys for all your support. All right, so let's go on in. We're using our drivers at level 5, Lance Stroll and Alonso, and Alonso has been doing massively for us in the events. I'm not gonna lie, he has been doing a great job. So let's jump on in and see what Alonso can do for us in this one. Here we go for our first race on Australia, Melbourne. Let's see what we could do here. So, and I want to point out some massive things that I've seen. Even though we're getting out qualified, no worries, we have been getting out qualified for all of our races, even the ones that we have the higher team score on. But what we've been using is we've been going for the softer compound tires, and we've been going for the Kauai and the couple boost for both our drivers. And we have been using the race start boost at the starting of the race by going on to red speed to get some advantage and pick up some positions with our drivers. Alonso didn't move to the inside line. He's trying to hold the outside line there. Now he swings in. So a pretty slow start from him there, but he managed to move up into some positions, as we see Lance Stroll attacking as well, making up some places. And this is because of the high race start boost that they get from the boost that we're using and from their original race start stats. All right, so far we've moved up to P15, P16. We're gonna kind of cut them down a little bit here, let them settle, and then we're gonna boost them back out to empty our power unit on the first lap. So the first lap is very important in making up positions throughout your races. Since the update 31 of the game, where the races are now free to race, we see that the race start boost is very important. So if your drivers have good race start stat and you're using good race start boost, make sure you're emptying that power unit on that first lap so you can get the most gain from the first lap boost that you get from the race start. All right, so now we're up to P12 and we're up to P16, and we're gonna cut down there and let our drivers continue to drive. Now this is going to be we could go for a one stop now and come to the hard tires for our Alonso, and then we'll just let those hard tires drive for the remainder. So that's what we're going to do instead of going for a two stop where we're going to lose time in the pit. Though if we go for the two stop strategy, I think we could make up back the time anyways, but we're going to slow them down. So Alonso, don't run out, and then we're just going to boost in here so he covers the pit entry as our Stroll goes by pit, picking up everybody who's in pit as well, moving up to P10. Alonso on his exit got blocked by Hulkenberg, but he's back out in P19, and we're going to cut down there. Now Stroll, we're going to kind of save on some tires with him as we're going to bring him back onto mediums, and we're going to let our Alonso continue to drive. So Alonso is just down the road from Stroll. As Stroll continues to conserve, we want him to make this corner and the next one, then we'll boost him into pit from here, and he shouldn't lose a position if the car behind was going into pit as well. Now we are going to boost our Alonso a little bit by pit, cut him back down, so we're up to P13 with Alonso. Great exit from Lance Stroll, got a little bit of blockage, but it wasn't a slow blockage, so he's back out in P17, which is nice. So currently we have all these cars in front of us on soft tires who will need to make another pit stop, and we have a few hard tires who have not stopped just yet. All right, so behind our Stroll we have Valtteri Bottas on softs. So we don't want to give Bottas the opportunity to pass our Stroll. So what we're going to do is boost by pit now with both drivers just a little bit on Alonso, and we'll just allow Stroll to fire away to go by pit. He's now in P16, so he's looking pretty good from there as Alonso continues to make his way. So we still have a few cars on softs who have not pitted, and those mediums, a few of those mediums looks like they will be going to pit as well. So we should be able to pick up a few more position as we close the gap to these guys. All right. So we see Lance Stroll, we see the rival on his softs passing, but he'll have to make a pit stop before the end. And we allow our drivers to continue to drive as we see them now moving up to P10, P15. Nice and easy. All right, we allow the rival to boost away there on his softs. He'll be going to pit on those softs. And then we have a few mediums, Ocon, and we have Lance Stroll AI that will be going into pit. There they are, up to P7 right there. Will be going to pit. So we'll just continue to let our drivers drive and defend where they can, give them a little bit of support where we can give some support, and we're going to give some support by pit here as we move on up into more positions. So we're now in a nice P10, P9, P12 spot. Now, though our tires doesn't look like they can make it to the finish line, we are going to be making it to the finish line. We'll just got to manage them as best as we can. The hard tires trying to attack there, but he got slowed. And we have Lance Stroll, we have P15 far behind. So it's just a matter of Alonso making it to the line, and we have one corner. Now we could boost him from there, and we'll boost or Stroll as well across the line. P9, P14 for that one. A nice 27 points finish for us in that one. So we'll definitely take that. All right. So a great race. Even though we got out qualified, we still managed to come back for a massive 27 points. All right. So let's go jump on into the next one and see how we do. Here we go for next race. We're on Miami for this one. Let's see where we qualify here. All right, so qualifying is close, 2023, no problems there. All right, so we're going to go for the hard tires for a Stroll, and we're going to keep Alonso on the soft tires here, and we're going to go for the couple boost, and we're going to go for the Kawhi again for Alonso. All right, so let's go. So Alonso should get a little bit of extra pit stop time, and always want to start off on red speed so you get that race start boost. Perfect start for both drivers, and we see Alonso taking the outside, and he's gone, and he's up there already up to P9 as he tries to make his way. Lance Stroll trying to come back at the pack to pick up some positions. As I said, very important to make sure you're using the race start boost, and if your drivers have high race start stats, man, they're going to be giving you a massive advantage at the starting of the race, because that first lap is going to be massive with the race start boost. All right, so we're going to cut them down here as we've moved up. So P6, P11 is where our drivers launch to, and we're going to let them drive from there. We want our Alonso to go around for another lap, in which we're going to be bringing him in to service for another set of softs, while we're going to be doing 3 laps with Stroll, and he's up to P10. So massive gain already. Look at the pack, and we've just disappeared down the road with the perfect start from the race start and a race start boost to pick up all those positions. All right, let's see. Up the inside goes Alonso on Lando Norris. We want to take a look at the weather coming in 3 weather sets before after 2 weather sets. So hopefully that weather does not affect our race as we go on into pit. Norris shouldn't have passed or Alonso there, but it's all right. We're going to boost Stroll now to catch those who are in pit. All right, so he's up to P11. Or Alonso did not get blocked, and he's back out in P15, so that's good because of that extra pit stop boost we got from the Kawhi. All right, we're going to bring in now to pit or Stroll, and we're going to bring him in for softs. And we're going to push him a little bit to defend here. A little too late to hold off Bottas there. Let's see if we can sneak back up the inside of Bottas. No, we cannot. Lando Norris also snuck by us there. All right, so we'll just continue to let Stroll conserve here, and then we're going to boost through the corner. And as he goes into pit, he boosts in, and we're going to boost our Alonso by pit, see if he can sneak up by Lando Norris. No, he could not, and we're going to cut him back down. Now we're going to bring in our Alonso to pit. We're going to do no services and come back to hard tires to go to finish with him. Let's boost him from here, as our Lance Stroll is firing away on his fresh softs. As Alonso now empties, we mainly want to use the boost on Alonso now, because he's not going to need it once he's on those hards. Basically, he's not going to be boosting too much on the hards. So while he's on his soft, there we go, making up some places to P6 as he now goes into pit. We're going to boost or Stroll by pit here. See if we can pass some of those who are in pit with or Alonso. Alonso didn't get blocked there, and Stroll picks up some positions. And here comes the rain that I didn't really want to affect the race, but apparently it's going to affect the race. Apparently we'll have to pit or Alonso again because of the weather that's coming in. All right, Lance Stroll, we're going to go to pit with him for the wets. 30 seconds by the time. And then I think we're just going to try and wing it with Alonso to boost to finish, bring him to finish on the hard tires. All right, let's boost or Alonso, boost or Stroll. Alonso, nice picking up on Russell there as he goes to pit. I think we're going to just wing it with or Alonso, who moves up to P8. And here comes or Stroll out in P17. The rain just about to start. All right, so I think we're going to wing it with Alonso. Yeah, don't think we're going to come back to pit with him. We're just going to carry on to the final, to the finish. If he lose some positions due to wets, then that's okay. But that's what we're going to be doing, as Lance Stroll is already on the wet tires. We're at 16%. So we'll try to use him to make up some places there. Now let's boost or Alonso by pit, see if we can pick up some of these guys in pit. And we're up to P6 with him, 26% now, as the track is now wet. And here comes our Stroll, main man that we want to make up some places with. All right, so we have a host of cars on wet in front and behind Alonso, so he should do good to hold. We have to watch that servicing on Alonso. It's at 8%. Don't want it to go any lower, so I'm not going to boost him here. Normally I would have boosted defend Lando Norris there, but we're going to let that go. 4%. Let's cut him down on the straight. As you know, there's no overtaking down straights, so we want to save a little bit of power unit, not servicing time there. Then we'll just cut him now, cut him back down to save, and to the line we boost with no breakdowns as Lance Stroll make his way up to P10 for a massive 33 points in that one. All right, so we'll definitely take that one. So we winged it with or Alonso, and we didn't lose. We only lost one position, so that's a good wing it for me. I would say that's a good wing it for me, I would say. All right, here we go for next race. We're on Zandvoort wet qualifiers. I think this one is 63% chance of rain. So let's see how we do, if it's going to be a full wet race or it's going to be a mixed race. Let's see, qualifying in the back as usual, no worries there, and it's going to be a full wet race. All right, so we're going to go with the same boost that we've been using. Oh, let's just go Kappa for both drivers instead of going Kawhi for Alonso, because we're not going to be stocking them anyways. All right, so let's go. Remember, use this tip, always launch your drivers at the start of the race. We see perfect start for our Stroll. Alonso got a fast start, he didn't get a perfect one, but yeah, here he goes, making up some position already up to P16, squeezing into P15. Cut down right here as there's no overtaking in that portion of the track. Then you can boost back up once you hit this corner to get your drivers to do some more overtaking in these corners and make up some more places for you at the starting of the race. And then you just manage your positions and pick up some more as you go along from there. All right, so we're just going to wait to squeeze past Gasly, and then we'll just let them cut down naturally. We can cut them down so they can start recharge as the rival is still boosting away here. Up the inside goes, or Alonso, we're going to cut him down back there as we squeeze for the inside position there. And just watch your drivers, and once you see them looking like there is an opening, go ahead and give them that boost. And it's a safety car and lap 2. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go to pit here with both drivers, and then we're going to have an entire 4 laps. So we could score massive here in this one. I'm not gonna lie, we could score massive here with this safety car. This safety car is going to give us a massive advantage, as it's going to be 4 laps remaining, as the 3rd lap is going to be the safety lap. And we're in the pits, and we're out, and we're going to be charging our power unit to boost to finish from there. So Stroll, even though Stroll is at the back of the pack, that's all right. We'll just let them continue to charge their power unit. Now everybody, we're the only car that pitted for fresh tires. Everybody's on used tires, and they're gonna go for like 5 or 6 laps. They're not gonna be able to do 7 laps on those tires. All right, so they're gonna go for 5 laps maximum, then they're gonna go to pit. So with knowing that information, what we're gonna do is restart the race on boosts just like that, and then we'll just cut back to regular driving, as we won't be able to pick up any main positions on the boost. All right, so we'll just give them some support where we can and see if they can get some overtaking in the overtaking spot. So we'll cut back down there, and we got that one, so we'll cut back down there. Then we're gonna boost through here to pick up some more positions. And then once we've completed those positions gained, then we'll cut back down there and just keep that power unit charged. All right, so we should see a few cars starting to go to pit now. There goes the rival. All right, so next lap is when everybody is going to be charging in, and we're going to be charging by pit. That's what we're going to be doing. All right, so we didn't get any gains there, so we cut it back down and let them go through here, and then we'll boost back up through here with both drivers, as we can pick up some positions in these corners. And we've made some gains, and then we'll cut back down there after we've made those gains. And we're going to boost by pit now, because everybody, they're still not pitted, so some of them are going to go lap 6. All right, we'll pick up all of that gain. Oh, we're out of power unit now, so this is where we're going to need that power unit. So we'll just let our drivers charge up a little bit here. Let's charge up a little bit here, because we're going to really need the power unit boost here. So we're to go for the final lap here. So we'll just cruise for now. Everybody should be going in now, and we're going to boost now here to there and take all of that, every single one. All of that is ours. All of that. We're out to P1 with Alonso, out to P3 with Stroll. So it's just a matter now of our drivers finishing the race for this massive 46 points gain. Hopefully they can make it to the finish line without running out of tires, is what I'm hoping. Come on, guys, you can do it. You can do it. Alonso almost there. Last corner for him. Last 2 corners. So we'll boost him off from there. And he got it. Down the straight he goes, and we'll boost off our Stroll. And Alonso holds for P1 and Stroll for P3. Massive gain of 46 points for us in this one because of that safety car. Yeah, that was an epic gain for us there. 46 points. We were expecting to score about 35 or somewhere about there, but yeah, that was a big gain. So let's go jump on into our final race and see how we do in that one. Here we go for our final race on Silverstone. Let's go. 100% chance of rain here. Let's see where we qualify. In the back as usual. No issues there. P21, P23. No problem. We'll take that. As we're going to go for the Kawhi for Alonso. And we're going to go for the couple for Lance Stroll. To get that massive race start boost with that cornering. That's going to improve the performance of our car overall and our drivers overall. All right, now we start off. Let's see if Alonso dipped to the inside. He tried. He wanted to dip to the inside there. Now he dips over to the inside line. And that was a slow start for him. He didn't get to dive down the inside how he wanted to. But yeah, that was a pretty slow one. But we made up our way up to P18 as he caught back up with the pack, trying to squeeze off into P17, but not making it there. So we cut down and we'll boost back up. So we see if he can make some way. Here we go up to P17, Lance Stroll in P20. All right, as the rival starts his boost stint, as ours comes to a finish. All right, so P20, P17, no issues. As we move up to P19 now, and we continue to drive, let our drivers drive now. We want to go for 4 laps with one driver, as it's 2 to 4. So we want to go for 4 with one driver and 3 with one, so we don't stock. And our tires are not looking too good for 4 right now, but Lance Stroll has the better tire management. So we're going to go for the longer stint with him and bring in Alonso for 3. All right, so we continue to go with our drivers here. Alonso struggling a bit here to pass Valtteri Bottas, so we're going to give him some support to try and get by Bottas, as we're going to be pitting him now. So we boost him down the straight there. See if he can get up the inside of Valtteri. Good try, Alonso. We're going to bring him into pit anyways with servicing. And we'll boost him here. Still trying to sneak by Bottas. Now he gets him, as Valtteri seems to have been holding him up there quite a lot. As Stroll now picks off Bottas, putting his go to pit orders. Let's see where our Alonso exits. Nice exit from Alonso, not getting blocked because of the Kawhi boost there, so he didn't get holed up in the pits. So that's a great exit for him. And Lance Stroll is now going to be going into pit with everybody. What we're going to have to do is cut down on Stroll to conserve here, so our driver make it to the pits at least close by. Then we're going to boost him off. All right, so we'll boost him off from there, so he shouldn't lose any positions going into the pit. There you see, he held positions going into the pit. And or Alonso now going by pit. They're going to give him a little bit of support to pick up some of those guys who are in pit. And there we go up to P12 with our Alonso. Nice exit from Lance Stroll. He is exiting in P19. Now, because he did the longer stint, we're going to push him the most to gain some positions to our Alonso, as Alonso tries to defend his position with less power unit. All right, so here we go. Lance Stroll now on his way to catch up to Alonso. Now, one of the rival cars pitted with Alonso, I think he's up in P9, his Sainz, I should say, up in P9 there, pitted with Alonso. So he's going to want to boost after a while. So we're going to see how his tires are going to be making it to the finish when he starts his boost phase. All right, Alonso kind of dropping back here, but no issues, as we have 1 lap to go, and Lance Stroll should be boosting, as the rival should start his boost stint now. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to boost now our Stroll to finish. Ooh, the rival went to pit. He went to pit, couldn't make it. And that was a fast pit stop by the rival there as well. It was a super quick pit stop, I'm not going to lie. Team orders or Alonso picking off the rival Verstappen, as well as Lance Stroll tries to make up some places. That was a great pit stop from the rival Sainz. I'm definitely going to be looking at the debriefing window to see that one. As our Alonso down in P17 tries to make his way. Stroll trying to pass AI Alonso, no luck. AI Alonso defended massively there. Now we could boost or Alonso on his 2% to see if he can sneak into P16. Didn't. So we've managed for a 20 points gain in this one. So not a massive 20 points, But yeah, it's an okay 20 points for our final race here and that one. All right, but let's take a and look. The rival didn't even make it to the best pit stop window, and he got such a fantastic pit stop. His signs did in that last race. Color signs level 8, rare. All right, Verstappen 5. And, ooh, his pit time was way low, way low. All right, so overall a great race there from us. All right, so let's take a look at our final score. It's going to be our new personal best after using the race start tip. Epic starts from our drivers, epic drive from our drivers, overall epic event. Hopefully we get some good rewards in this one. 267 is our final score. Massively personal best there for us. We'll take that. All right, so that's basically gonna be it for this one. Let me know down in the comments how you guys are doing in your event. Use code word event down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys who watch full videos for all your support, and remember to support a content creator in game by going into settings, community, support a creator, and type in gaming with King to support this channel. Really appreciate you guys for all your support, and that's basically going to be it for this one. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Shout out Christopher Graves.
And they say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways and learn to